On the 10th of June 1754, Duncan Ferrig, alias Clark, and Alexander Bain MacDonald, two Highlanders, were tried before the Court of Justiciary, Edinburgh, for the murder of Arthur Davis, sergeant in Guy's regiment, on the 28th of September 1749, when the following extraordinary evidence was adduced against them. It appears that Sergeant Davis was missing for years without any certainty as to his fate. At length, an account of the murder appeared from the evidence of one Alexander Macpherson, a Highlander, speaking no language but Gaelic and sworn by an interpreter, who gave the following extraordinary account of his cause of knowledge. He was, he said, in bed in his cottage, when an apparition came to his bedside and commanded him to rise and follow him out of doors. Believing his visitor to be one Farquharson, a neighbour and friend, the witness did as he was bid, and when they were without the cottage, the appearance told the witness he was the ghost of Sergeant Davis, and requested him to go and bury his mortal remains, which lay concealed in a place he pointed out. He desired him to take Farquharson with him as an assistant. Next day the witness went to the place specified, and there found the bones of a human body, much decayed. The witness did not at that time bury the bones so found, in consequence of which negligence the sergeant's ghost again appeared to him, upbraiding him with his breach of promise. On this occasion the witness asked the ghost who were the murderers, and received for answer that he had been slain by the prisoners at the bar. The witness, after this second visitation, called the assistants of Farquharson and buried the body. Farquharson was brought in evidence to prove that the preceding witness, Macpherson, had called him to the burial of the bones and told him the same story which he repeated in court. Isabel McCarty, a person who slept in one of the beds which run along the wall in an ordinary Highland hut, declared that, upon the night when Macpherson said he saw the ghost, she plainly saw a naked man enter the house and go toward Macpherson's bed. The counsel for the prisoners asked, in the cross-examination of Macpherson, what language did the ghost speak in? The witness, who was himself ignorant of English, replied, "As good Gaelic as I ever heard in Lochaber." "Pretty well for the ghost of an English sergeant," answered the counsel. The prosecuting counsel averred that ghosts could speak in any language they chose, and that the proof was clear. So thought the jury, for they found both prisoners guilty of the murder, and they were hanged the next morning.